Now, a new analysis by the Brookings Institute puts the cost of raising a child born in 2015 at more than $300,000. And for a middle-class family, that breaks down to just over $18,000 per year per child. So where does all that money go? This rising costs are fueled in large part by record-high inflation. NewsNation correspondent Marky Martin is live in Dallas. Marky, this is an absolutely staggering number for parents and obviously for people thinking about becoming parents.
Nicole, it's crazy. North of $300,000. And you know, I talked to a lot of parents today, some on camera, some off camera, all whose opinions on that figure really ran the gamut. However, the majority of parents that we spoke to thought that that number was either right on target or extremely low.
It's the best thing my wife and I ever did.
Matthew Livingston lives in San Antonio. He's a girl dad to a daughter about to turn 12. And he says that purest of love is also the priciest.
Medical, dental also have to factor in college, and then braces.
According to a new estimate by the Brookings Institution, married middle-income parents spend more than $18,000 a year on average per child, totaling $310,000 through high school.
That number doesn't include the cost of college.
Dr. Isabel Sawhill with Brookings says for many, total cost will actually be much higher after you factor in higher education and the reality that many parents have to cut back on work.
We call it, the opportunity cost, the sort of cost that you're bearing because you gave up doing something you otherwise would have done, such as working more full-time or in a more pressurized job.
$310,000 takes into account inflation based off a 2017 report by the USDA, which listed housing as the top expense, followed by food, childcare, and education.
I mean, sometimes I'm like, good grief.
Ashley Starry lives in Oklahoma City and is a mom to 2 young boys. She thinks that annual figure could actually be low.
If you're paying for a full-time childcare, that could easily cost $1,000 a month per kid. If both of my kids had to do full-time childcare, it would have been $24,000 a year.
The price of a family is expensive, but a price she says is more than worth it.
Yeah, they're really fun. And it gives you a chance to play more. Like, you don't have to be so serious all the time.
It definitely makes you think, Nicole. Again, $310,000 from birth through high school. But as we all know, parenting does not stop there. Of course, it varies from family to family. But one thing is for certain, it has never been more expensive to raise kids.